Hello and welcome to another daily inspiration by turbomind.com. Today we are going to read from another page from the excellent book The 1 Minute Millionaire. The story that transforms your life and makes you rich by Mark Victor Hansen and Robert Allen. Excellent book, I highly recommend it. You can get it on Amazon or any other library. Page 344, Money for Nothing. It tells a couple of great stories about business and creating wealth from nothing. Okay, Money from Nothing, 344. Cindy Cashman took an old idea and added a twist to it and made a fortune in the information business. Cindy was able to purchase a huge mansion on a lake in Texas, having made over $1 million from marketing her specialty book, which she published with a partner. You might have seen her book, quote, Everything Men Know About Woman by Dr. Alan Francis, her pseudonym. But here is the real amazing story. Cindy's book is totally blank. Yes, it's totally blank. Then there isn't a single word printed on any of the 128 pages on this paperback. And yet women bought this book by the caseloads, 100 books at a time, to give to her friends. Cindy made enough to retire. What a great story. Just from nothing. Just from her idea and taking action. Continue from page 344. Stan Miller loved to collect quotes. He started when he was 16 and continued until after he was married. For Christmas, he and his new wife, Sharon, decided that a compiled collection of all his quotes and stories would be a great Christmas gift. So he went to a printer to ask how much it would cost to have 100 copies printed and bound. She said it would be cheaper to have 1,000 copies made. She quoted him 1,000 for 1,000 copies. Stan thought that sounded like a good price, so he ordered 1,000 copies. Unfortunately, when the bill came, it was 10,000 instead of 1,000. The secretary had misplaced a zero. Stan and Sharon were devastated. In desperation, Stan took a few copies to the local university bookstore, but the bookstore didn't want them. But they agreed to let him leave a few dozen copies on consignment. When Stan came back a week later, the books were all gone, much to everyone's surprise. The book took off like a hotcake. Now more than 1 million copies of several versions of this book have been sold. That was 25 years ago, and the checks are still flowing. That secretary's still silly mistake had turned into $1 million godsend. By the way, the name of Stan's book is especially for Mormons. There are now 6 volumes of quotes, stories, and thoughts, all designed to inspire and warm the heart. You too can turn your expertise, passion, hobby into a lifetime streams of cash flow. There is a book inside of you, and there is an audience for that book. You can create an endless variety of products from the same information. The income is residual. You produce it once, and it keeps paying you back, sometimes for decades. Again, this is from the book The 1 Million Millionaire by Mark Victor Hansen and Robert Allen. Excellent book and excellent stories. 2 stories. One story, very interesting, from a woman that wrote everything men know about woman, but in reality she didn't write anything. It was a blank book. What a great idea from nothing. She made over $1 million. And then the quote collection by Stan Miller and his wife Sharon, also incredible stories, just made from his hobbies, because we all have expertise, we all have hobbies, and we can create business from these hobbies. And this has been another daily inspiration by turbomind.com. You can go to turbomind.com and subscribe to our newsletter, or simply go to youtube.com and subscribe to this podcast, daily podcast, inspirational, motivational, and health. Thanks for listening and have an extraordinary day.